So right here we have these educational posters from Hadley Designs. They sent this to me so that I could do this unbagging video with you guys. So thank you to them for partnering with me on this. Let's go ahead and open these on up and see what all we have in here. What we're going to be learning about today. Let's see. First of all, you get a ton of them. I don't know how many there are in here, like 15 or so, but let's go ahead and do this. So first of all, we have our alphabet. Great for any kindergarten classroom, or if you're doing like a homeschool with someone who's 5 or 6 years old and they're learning their alphabet. Is a fantastic colorful poster for you to go by, so you can have the picture that goes with each letter of the alphabet right there. This is also made on a glossy front poster right here, and then you have the back right here, so you can easily just take like some ticky-tacky type stuff and tack it on up to your wall or whatever surface you're going to put it on. Then, of course, you have your days of the week: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. All the abbreviations with how they're spelled out. So great for them to know both different ways to do that. One way they could improve on this, maybe just do the S, the M, the T-U, the W, the T-H, the F, and the S-A, maybe an S-U up here as well. Just because sometimes it's abbreviated even more. The months of the year kind of tells you what's going on in each month. You know, you got January snow, you got the 4th of July fireworks, you got Valentine's Day, August back to school, you got Halloween and with the pumpkins. So I like how each one is themed for its own particular type of holiday, or, you know, what's going on during that time. Super cool. Oh, this one's cool. United States of America. If they're learning a little bit of geography, you want them to learn all the states in the United States. This is a fun one right here. Very nice and colored well, so you can pinpoint each individual state. And then all of the states, their names are actually written all the way out too. So you could also use this as like a learning how to spell the names of the states as well, because there are some that are a little bit tough out there. Then you have your continents of the world. There's a fun song that goes along with the continents. I can't remember how it goes, but I like how all of them are spelled out all the way through and through. They're all color-coded, so you can see each one individually. And then, of course, you also have all of the oceans that go along with the world map right there as well. So that's super cool. If you want to talk about the weather, they have a great weather chart right here. Shows all the different types of weather patterns that can happen, weather elements, if you will. And that way, whenever you're sitting down with a child, you can ask them, you know, what was the weather like yesterday? And they can point to the one that they think is correct. What's the weather like today? What's the forecast for tomorrow? And then you can talk more about like how forecasting is done. So super cool chart right here just to have up and around for reference. You have a shapes chart right here, all the different kinds of shapes. I like how they're all, again, lots of vibrant colors right here. Each one is its own color, so you can easily talk and reference about it. Right here you have your numbers, 1 through 10. And of course, there is a picture that goes along with each set of numbers right there, so you can take the time to count out each one if you're doing something like that. Great for someone who's learning their numbers. And if you're trying to go from 1 to 100, here's another fantastic chart right here for that, because each row is grouped by a color. So you can talk about how whenever you move from group to group, you're just adding 20, 30, 40, just adding 10 to that number, 50, 60, all the way down till you get to 100. So that is super cool as well. You have your colors right here. Just a nice little graphic with the nice big colors with it written out in the middle there. So if you want to use this also for spelling and learning how to read, you can do that as well. The solar system. This is fun. So like all the planets and how far they are from the Earth and how far they are from the sun. Just to kind of get a reference of, you know, which ones are where they're kind of placed at and all that type of stuff. That's super cool. Classroom rules. That's nice. So if you do have a classroom, or if you're doing a homeschool type of thing and you want to post this up as a reminder for your kids or your students, you can put that up there to, you know, be respectful, ask questions, be honest, all that good stuff. Parts of the body. This is great. Something that, you know, sometimes it's these things that you don't really think about. Even being a parent, like, you don't realize whenever your kids are really small they may not know what their arm is. They may not know what their neck is, right? So how can they learn that? How can they describe it? This is a great little chart to show them that right there, that they can kind of reference. Or like if, you know, they say a certain part of their body is hurting, they can kind of point to it, but then you can look at the chart right here and be like, is it your stomach or is it your waist? And kind of get a little bit more exact with it. There's a time chart right here. Teaches you about time, the AM, the PM. Love that it's an analog clock on here. I feel like one thing that we've lost these days is the ability to read analog clocks with digital clocks and, you know, phones and all that type of stuff. So I love that they put this in there so that kids have a better understanding of how to read a clock. Your emotions. This one's fantastic, so you can understand how you're feeling. You can even, I like how they're all color-coded as well, so you can ask the child based on the picture, how are they feeling, and maybe they don't want to say that they're mad, but if you say, you know, that you're feeling purple, or they point to the purple one, it'll kind of give you an idea of that emotion without them having to say it outright. Then you have a chart on money right here. Just all the denominations of money, what it takes to make up a dollar, all of the denominations with what it takes to equal $1. Super cool chart if you're learning to teach your kids about money. These are some fantastic educational charts. Y'all definitely need to go and grab y'all some of these if this is something that you're looking for. Thank y'all for watching, and Dad out.